Alright, so let's just settle into our meditation position, posture. So check your feet if they're flat on the floor. If your feet are down on the ground, make sure they're in a parallel position with a cushion underneath, perhaps. Other than that, if you're sitting in the usual cross-legged position on a chair, a couch, or on the floor, just make sure the surface underneath you is fairly firm and your sit bones are raised also by a little cushion. And if your knees are tight and your hips are tight, you can put cushions underneath each knee. So just make sure you're comfortable. You'll be sitting like this for half an hour. Make sure your sacrum is upright, not tipping too far back or too far forward. So just nicely balanced in the center there. You can imagine your pelvic bowl is filled with some form of liquid, water, something. Welcome, Anne. Only you don't want to spill it. So imagine your shoulders are aligned with your hips and your ears aligned with your shoulders. Hands in the Meditation Mudra. And then imagine your spine is a string of pearls of light stretching from the base of the spine all the way up through the crown of the head. And somebody perhaps is standing above you or behind you, very gently lengthening your spine. So it's just as you imagine your spine lengthening, you'll probably notice that the muscles will start to relax, and in fact your back will just very gently start to increase in length. So we're not forcing ourselves to sit up or sit up straight. The spine has natural curves in it, so it'll never be completely straight. We just don't want to be slumped, and we want some space in between those discs. Head is slightly tipped forward, the eyes are down, looking along the length of the nose. Tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth. Relax the jaw. And draw your attention to the crown of the head and relax the scalp and the forehead, the eyes, the nose, the cheeks, that area around the mouth, the jaw. And then take your attention to the back of the head, relax the scalp, and your ears, the inner ear. And you'll notice as you do that, your face relaxes yet again. Welcome, Victor. So relax the back of the neck, the shoulders, the thoracic area of the spine, that area in between your shoulder blades. If you are sitting on a couch or a chair, try not, or up against a wall, try not to lean against the surface behind you. Just try and hold ourselves up. Relax the throat, the chest, the belly, the arms, the hands, the fingers, and your legs. the feet and the toes. And then bring the mind to the breath. So you'll notice the sensation of the air as it's flowing in through the nostrils. It's slightly cooler than when you breathe out. Perhaps there's sounds in your environment, so just allow those sounds to be there. Try not to have the mind wander off and investigate. Just let the sounds be. And your mind. There's probably 1,000,001 things going on in your mind. There could be work. Who are you going to meet today? Maybe there's some family thing happening. Perhaps you have a project you have to present. Maybe you're feeling a bit nervous. Just bring the mind to the breath. And allow the thoughts to come and go, to arise, to abide, and to fall. And try not to engage with them, follow their story, or have your mind run off into the morning or to the rest of the day. Just bring your mind back to where your body is right now. And so just bring in around you all the people of your life, your friends, the ones we love, the ones we don't love, the ones who we find, I don't know, maybe they're threatening us, or maybe they challenge us in a way that's unkind, and maybe they actively try and harm us. And then there's the strangers. Maybe there's people you pass on your way to work. Somebody you see in the store quite regularly, but you don't know their name. And people that you pass by in the street, or somehow you see and you'll never see them again. So there's one thing to think about this group of people, these different groups of people, is they can change place at any time. So maybe we've been doing this for a while now. So maybe over the last several months, did somebody in your life who was maybe once a stranger become a dear friend? Or perhaps somebody who you regarded as maybe an enemy is now a friend. And perhaps someone you loved or cared for once is now a stranger. So just reflect these categories, these labels that we put on people are not permanent. So why do we do it? We should see everyone equally. Everyone is equal in their wish to be happy and to avoid suffering, and to have this unbelievable capacity for enlightenment. So just think, I'm going to do this meditation today for all these people in my life, and by extension all sentient beings. So just for a moment, bring your mind to the breath. And as you're breathing in, just count to 3, slow, steady breath. 1, 2, 3, and pause, and breathe out for 3. 1, 2, 3, or we could do 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's reasonably easily. Let's take it to 4. So breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4, and pause, and then back down, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we'll take it back down, bring it to 3, 1, 2, 3, and pause. And as you're breathing out, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in just for 2, 1, 2, pause, 2, 1. And bring the mind back to the breath. So we'll do just one set of our 9-round breathing. But while you're doing, as you're breathing in and breathing out, just think about the idea, just try it, of making your in-breath and your out-breath equal. So whatever you can count, if it's 3 or 4, perhaps some people can get to 5, just as long as the breath going in is equal to the breath going out. And as we're breathing in, make those breaths kind of nice and slow and steady. And just try and equalize it. This equalizing the breath is actually very calming and very stabilizing for the mind. So just to remind everyone, as you're breathing in, blissful radiant white light through the right nostril, breathing out through the left, all your attachment energy, grasping, neediness, wanting, feeling like you're not enough, feeling like you don't have enough. Do that 3 times. Breathe in, blissful radiant white light. As you breathe out, all your anger energy through your right nostril, bitterness, depression, grudges, jealousy. It's kind of very heavy energy. And then as you're breathing in blissful radiant white light through both nostrils, pause at the top of the breath, and then breathe out all your ignorance. Okay, so we'll just do 3, 3, and 3, and then we'll move to our clarity of mind. So just bring the mind back to the breath. We just adjust our motivation again, and just consider your intention for your spiritual practice and for this meditation this morning. And carefully make a determination to make or to use your meditation, your study, listening to teachings, as a means to increase your understanding and your insight, taking the next step on your spiritual journey for your own sake and for all the people of your life, and by extension, all living beings. So just generate in your mind the image of spacious clarity. So you can imagine you're lying on top of a hill or a mountain, or if you're in a city, perhaps there's a building with a rooftop garden. And you're gazing up into the sky with an unobstructed view. There's no pollution, no planes, no drones, no birds, no buildings, no trees. No pollution. Just clear blue sky. Focus your awareness on this blue, clear sky, this luminous spaciousness, and allow yourself to merge with this clear, luminous space. So allow your mind to expand. Imagine your body and mind, as well as the surrounding environment, becoming one with this pure empty space, becoming empty, luminous and clear, without any sense of separation or duality. Hold your awareness in the experience of this empty luminosity, just that. without thinking this or that. No judgments, no discrimination. This is the clear, pure nature of your mind. Just rest in this space, focused, but yet relaxed awareness. As thoughts and emotions arise from this space, try not to engage or gravitate towards them with attraction or push them away with aversion. Just simply watch them arise, abide, and dissolve back into empty spaciousness. And try not to analyze the thoughts and emotions and feelings that are arising, or your mind or your experience right now. So just observe, perfectly neutral. Then you'll watch the thoughts pass, dissolve, and just bring your awareness back to the clarity of your own mind. everything that's arising, your thoughts, emotions, feelings, sensations, the experience of sound, of smells, so on, has the nature of spacious, luminous clarity, formless, space-like, clear awareness. This is the pure nature of your consciousness. So totally relaxed, stay with this experience with very focused awareness. Just that. That's all. And keep expanding the mind. So very gently bring your mind back. Notice the sensation of the weight of your sit bones on your cushion, hands on your lap. And bring to mind the motivation that we established this morning. And dedicate any understanding, any spiritual energy, creative potential that you may have generated during this meditation to the realization of your goals and taking the next step on your spiritual journey for your own sake and for the sake of all the people in your life. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much. You're all doing beautifully. So focused, all of you. Thank you so much. It's just wonderful. Beautiful thing to see.
Thank you,
Thank you, Matt. Thank you.